You know, and the neat thing about this car is it's the only ground up Shelby that we ever built for the street.
Interesting.
So all carbon fiber body, honeycomb aluminum chassis, push rod style suspension, little 4-liter Olds Aurora V8, so 32 valves, double overhead cam, about 70 were supercharged, of course this one is.
And if you don't know, it's a Shelby Series 1.
Yeah.
What years did you make these and how many were built?
So we built about 250 in 1999, and that's it. So very collectible car today.
I love the front. Let's take a look at the front, Abe. Very Cobra-esque.
Yeah, so when you think about it though, more than Cobra, it was Daytona Coupe, because air came in through the nose, goes through the radiator, and then out over the hood. Okay? So the reason that's so good is when it comes in the front end in most cars, where does it go? Under the hood, can't go up, can't go out, so it goes down and out the bottom of the car, which creates more drag. It also creates lift at high speed. This car does not have that lift. In fact, it actually adds some downforce and stability to the front end. Really, really a cool car. If you want, I'll pop the hood quick.
Yeah, sure.
We can do that? All right, let me do that quick. Okay. But you can see the push rod style suspension, box type aluminum frame, but honeycomb in the frame down below, 3 inches thick and about 1 inch on the side. No cowl shake going over railroad tracks, even in a convertible. This thing was solid as a rock.
And a huge setback on the engine.
Oh yeah, huge setback. So when you think about it, where do you want the weight in a car? You want it close, right? You want it in the center and you want it down low, and that's where the weight is in this car. So its polar moment of inertia and all that was very, very beneficial.
Yeah, if you look like through here, this is about the center line of the front axle, and I think most automakers try to achieve having the front spark plug here on a V8. And this one, the whole engine is well past that, and it's supercharged. You can see the blower in there.
Yeah, so very well balanced. And then the push rod style suspension was much like a Formula One car in the day, where you reduce unsprung weight by putting the heavy weight of the springs and stuff inboard of the chassis. So pretty cool stuff. Don Prudhomme.
On to something a little bit more radical.
That was radical. We only did a handful of these, like less than 10. I think we did like 6 or 7. So we built this with a combination with stuff from Don Prudhomme, set up obviously for the drags. You could run it on the street with the factory tires, or we gave you a set of Goodyear Eagle drag slicks on it and little skinnies if you wanted to really run it. We've got some customers that actually sent us pictures with the front end in the air with these cars coming off the line.
I've actually never driven one of these, but compared to what I've driven in the past, was this had to be quicker, no?
Well, it's quicker in a quarter mile. I never really raced one there. So quarter mile wise, absolutely, it was quicker because it was set up for that. The Super Snake was not.
Right.
But neat, and it was a, tilt front end. And
how did you guys end up engineering that?
Well, Vince LaViolette did most of that, and he had a lot of experience with those kind of things.
Check this out, Abe.
See, this was a very lightweight hood, and then this allowed easy access to the engine and a crazy intake manifold on a Kenny Bell supercharger.
And if I remember, up front it had the 3-hole inlet to kind of give it the top fuel look to the front of it.
Yep.
Check this out, Abe. I don't know if you've ever seen the front of one of these, but it's got like a 3-hole deal like an injector hat would have. Pretty wild.